Some Maryland parents are taking their fight against LGBTQ inclusive books to federal court. A group of multi-faith religious parents in Montgomery County want the ability to opt out of having their elementary-age children read storybooks with what they see as extremist ideology, saying it's, quote, forced inculcation. Their case will go before the U.S. District Court for Maryland on Wednesday. Will Hahn is senior counsel with Beckett Law and will argue that case. And Will joins us now. Will, welcome. So in similar situations in the past, arguments have been made that these are just conservative parents, Christian parents who want Christian agendas taught in schools. What does it say that this case is a group of multi-faith parents who are suing?
That's exactly right. There's a diverse coalition of parents all across Montgomery County, Muslims, Christians, Jews. And while they have disagreements on all matters of their religious traditions, the one thing they agree on is that parents get to direct the religious upbringing of their children, and that when schools are going and teaching matters that go to the core of a child's own self-understanding, who that child is when he or she looks in the mirror, that goes to the core of the parent-child relationship, and parents are the first teachers. That's what's at the core of this case, and it's also at the core of the constitutional protections that we're seeking to vindicate for them.
And it sounds like the parents, they're not saying these things can't be in schools or taught in schools, but they want to be able to opt their children out.
That's also absolutely right. This is not a challenge to the curriculum itself. This is not even just second guessing a choice made by the school board. The school board here gave parents, all of our parent clients had an opt-out available to them from these books that start as early as pre-K, teaching children how to identify, for example, sex workers at a pride parade. They had opt-outs available to them. They were being used. They were working. And then the school board on March 23rd just withdrew them and said, going forward, we won't tell you in advance when these books are going to be read to your kids, and you'll have no opportunity to opt them out. So what's at issue here is just restoring the policy that Montgomery County already had and was working.
So what's the best case scenario after Wednesday's hearing, Will?
The best case scenario is that policy that was working, that respects everyone, that allows for the opt-out policy to go back into place, will go back into place for the start of the new school year in Montgomery County on August 28th.
And just a few seconds left, but do you think this case could go to the Supreme Court?
I think it could. The Supreme Court has been very clear that there's an enduring American tradition of parents being the first teachers of their kids, particularly on matters that go to the core of who they are and their religious upbringing. This case implicates that, and the diverse cross-section of religious Americans and those of no faith who see the common sense of letting parents be the first teachers makes this a good case to vindicate that principle.
All right, Will Hahn with Beckett Law, it's great to have you with us this evening. Thank you so much. And keep us posted.